Hi all. Today we will be going to discuss about a new topic in computer science, which is the theory of computation or TOC. Theory of computation, or otherwise called TOC, is a core subject in computer science engineering. First of all, we will see the definition of TOC, then some basic terminologies related to this particular subject, and then we will go to the syllabus of this particular subject. So basically, theory of computation is a branch of computer science that deals with how efficiently problems can be solved on a model of computation using an algorithm. So all of you might be familiar about some of the terms I have read here, which are algorithm, computation, solution, problems, etc. So first of all, an algorithm is nothing but a solution or a step-by-step procedure to solve a problem. So in computer science, there are a lot of problems, and to solve these problems, first of all, we have to write some step-by-step procedures. These kind of procedures are called algorithms. So theory of computation actually deals with these algorithms, or the models or the machines which use algorithms to solve problems, and how effectively the problems can be solved by using a particular computation method or model. So in TOC, we will be studying about many different type of machines, such as Turing machine, finite automata, deterministic and non-deterministic automata, then push down automata, and etc. So each of these device or each of these machines or automata has consist of basically some grammar, like in a normal communication language like English, Malayalam, etc. We follow some kind of grammar and some alphabet, some set of strings, some sentence or some pattern to write sentence, etc. Similarly, in computer science also, while we study about theory of computation and the machines used here, we have to study the corresponding grammar and the corresponding language used in those particular machines. So in this particular subject, we are going to study some of these models used for computation, and how effective these models are while in case of solving a problem by using any kind of an algorithm. So now we can move on to some terminologies used in theory of computation. So as I mentioned a while ago, some of the terms we are going to frequently use in this particular subject are machine or automata, language and grammar. So these individual terms must be clear to you, because throughout this subject we are going to study about these particular terminologies, and for example, in a Turing machine, which language we are using or which type of grammar it deals with. Similarly, in another machine called push down automata, which type of language along with which type of grammar you are using. So these are the basics of theory of computation, and this will be covered in the syllabus. So first of all, we are going to study about the term or the terminology alphabet used in theory of computation. So basically, we all are familiar about the term alphabet in English or in Malayalam or in any communication language we are using. So in English, the basic set of symbols or the finite or non-empty set of symbols will be A to Z, both uppercase and lowercase. Similarly, in Malayalam, Vyanjanaksharam, Swaraksharam, etc. are there as the set of symbols. In similar to that, the finite non-empty set of symbols, finite in the sense it has a limit. For example, in English, the non-empty or the alphabet starts from A and ends at Z. Similarly, in theory of computation also, there are a finite non-empty set of symbols called alphabets. So the basic symbol used to denote alphabet is sigma. Some examples of alphabets are mentioned in the board. So first of all, binary alphabet. We as a computer science students, we all are familiar about the binary numbers, which are 0 and 1. So set of 0 and 1 is the binary alphabet. Similarly, in English alphabet, as I mentioned earlier, both upper and lower case from A to Z are the English alphabets. And while considering the decimal alphabets, the numbers from 0 to 9 will be the alphabets in the decimal system. So these are some examples of alphabet. So in theory of computation also, the finite non-empty set of symbols are called alphabets, which is denoted as sigma. So next terminology in theory of computation is the strings. So basically string is denoted by using the alphabet W, or we can use X, Y, etc. So the standard representation is W itself. So basically string is a finite sequence of symbols chosen from some alphabet. So before strings, I already discussed about the alphabet. Alphabet is basically a group of or set of finite symbols, among which one example was sigma equal to set of 0, 1. So 0 and 1 are the binary alphabets. So by making use of 0 and 1, I just write an example 0010, which is a string, which is a combination or a sequence of or a set of some symbols from the alphabet 0, 1, set of 0, 1. Similarly, another alphabet, decimal alphabet, consists of 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, etc. up to 9, from which an example of string can be written as 1, 2, 3 or 123. So basically it is also a group of string or a group of symbols written together from an alphabet. So next one is the length of string. String is denoted as W and length of string is denoted as absolute value of W. Basically it is the number of symbols in any string. So we can write an example of a string as W equal to 1001. The length of the string will be 4, which is the number of symbols. So 1001, there are 4 symbols in total. So the length of the symbol W, absolute value of W, will be 4 here. So next one is the empty string, which is denoted by the symbol epsilon. This symbol is pronounced as epsilon. So basically empty string is a string with 0 occurrence of symbols. A string with no symbols is called the empty string. Basically the length of an empty string or epsilon is always 0. That means epsilon, absolute value of epsilon can be represented, or it is equal to 0. So a string with no symbols can be termed as an empty string. So today we discussed about a new subject called theory of computation and some basic terminologies used in the theory of computation subject. From the next video onwards, we will focus on the syllabus of theory of computation. So those who like my video, please subscribe and share. Thank you so much.